You gonna dance, Don?
Hey y'all, in today's video, I'm just gonna give you a little glimpse of a piece of furniture that we refinished recently. We got a Hutch, or I got a Hutch, and then I actually recruited Nathan to come and help me put it all together. And we had so much fun working on it together as a family. So I started with just taking the hardware off, trying to sand it down, basically making it, I don't know, bare, if you would say. And then cleaning it out, keeping all the hardwood together. I used chalk paint that I just had laying around, a little bit of a grayish blue chalk paint. You guys see how cheap I get it when it's on sale. I sanded the top down. This was an elderly lady's Hutch. It hadn't been loved on in a long time. So I sanded the top. It looked like it had melted wax all over it, and just did the absolute best I could to get it super, super, super grippy. So where it would grip my stain or grip my paint. At the time I hadn't decided what I wanted to do yet. But put a lot of work, put a lot of elbow grease into it, just trying to make it ready for paint, ready for stain. And then actually asked Nathan what he thought about what I was going to do. And I think that's the first piece of furniture that we actually worked on together. It was a whole lot of fun. Was planning on using the top piece of this Hutch. I just wasn't exactly sure if I was going to put it with the piece or sell it separately for something else, or that's my girl, put it upstairs in the kids' room as a bookshelf or something like that. I figured that the rounded parts needed to come off if I was going to resell it and make it kind of look up to date and classy, so I went ahead and took those off. But truthfully, we did not end up doing much with this top piece. It's currently on our front porch, and it's just not something that we ended up diving into. It's something I would like to still repurpose later, but not for now. Nathan was working on my dining room chairs while I was doing some work on this, and I'm so thankful for him. So we put some chalkboard paint on there, and we used some stain, like a really dark stain, to make it pop. Like I said, we just kind of dragged that piece along. We didn't do much with it. But right here, I'd like to show you guys that I have chalk paint, I have stain, I have some polyurethane that I used, and all together it really made this piece pop. A little bit of a rustic feel underneath the stain, regular classy chalk paint on the sides, and it worked. I took the, what do you call these things? Whatever those things are. I took them off and I added a little bit of chalk paint, used a small brush, and I also used foam brushes, but this helped me paint the insides without getting it all over the stain that I'd already done. We took it to the front porch, we let it dry out, we put multiple coats on it, let the kids run around, worked on cleaning the house in between drying of the coats, and you guys can see that it started turning out really, really well. We had a lot of fun doing it. We even brought Ryland's watercolors out so that she could paint too. She had a lot of fun picking up poop in the front yard too while we waited. So then I went back and I put polyurethane on, guys, I still can't think of the name, those things. And then different day after it had dried a long time, Nate started putting it back together for me. We started really making it come to life. We used it in the dining room for quite a while. We didn't put anything on it. We weren't sure if we wanted to sell it or if we wanted to use it. So we just looked at it. It was pretty. And we finally moved it into the living room and actually used it for all of our board games and some miscellaneous stuff. But here. Okay, guys, so I don't know where I actually left off on this Hutch video, but I sold a ping pong table today, and somebody that was with the crew picking it up actually needed a TV stand. And so, I'm slipping on you. I sold this Hutch for $50. Normally I would have listed it for a lot more, probably $150 to start off with or so, because Nate and I spent a lot of time on it. But I wanted to be able to provide them a good set because they asked for it. They came to pick the picnic table up and they asked if I was selling a TV stand. So they got a really nice stand for $50, and that means that's $50 in my pocket. Now, is that worth Nate and I's time? If I didn't enjoy it, it wouldn't be. But because I do, it's worth my time to give it to them for $50 because they have a need that I can meet. So that's that. I didn't end up getting new hardware for it, so they ended up getting it with -1 handle. But to them, it's a good price, and to me, I can live with parting for it for $50, and they're happy, and I'm happy. So that's the end. A couple months or a few months after we finished repurposing that, we had taken it inside, used it in our own house, put our board games in it. It was part of our home decor, but now it's going to a new home. So that's that. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel, liking and subscribing my YouTube page. Guys, I'm a whole bunch of nothing, but I do enjoy being able to share some of our life with you guys, giving you guys tips and tricks on how to flip stuff, make a little bit of money. I'm all about me being able to make money for my own family, but at the same time providing somebody else a really nice piece of furniture or something at a discounted rate for them. Discounted from what they would go and buy at a normal store. So I appreciate you guys following me. I have a tripod now because my cousin got me one, and I am so excited because now I can work without having to prop you guys up on random crap all the time, and I'm really excited. So that's my tripod that you're sitting on. Anyway, like I said, I don't remember how much I bought this piece for, honestly. I know it was an old lady who had passed away. Her family was cleaning out her apartment. I think I bought both pieces of the Hutch for like 20-25 bucks, but then they actually gave me another piece of furniture that we now use in our garage. So really, I got a good deal. I got 2 pieces of furniture for that. So did I make a whole lot of profit on this? No. But did I make a little bit? Yes. Did I make good memories repurposing it with my husband and seeing his creativity? Yes. And then did the person that I sold it to today get a really good price? Yes. So it's really a good scenario for everybody. I was able to do something that I enjoy, make money for myself, and give somebody else a good piece of furniture for a cheap price. The top, I'll actually, guys, watch this. I can do this. Because you're on a tripod. I'll show you. The top piece, you see it down there. I did not end up using it or selling it. It sits with our grill currently, and it keeps, we got toys, bubbles, charcoal, and things like that, and that's just sitting there until I figure out what I want to do with it. I'm not quite sure yet. My grass needs to be mowed right now. That's something I'm going to try to tackle today. But anyway, so 3 pieces of furniture for 20-25 bucks. That was a pretty good steal. And then I ended up repurposing the one piece, selling it, keeping the one and using it, and keeping the other and using it. So you just got to keep your eye out on Marketplace and on Craigslist. Craigslist is kind of going to the wayside. I feel like Marketplace is where it's at. But now Marketplace, because after COVID, I don't know, they're crazy, like to censor a whole lot of stuff, is not really working as much on cell phones anymore for a lot of people. So, anytime somebody's got something that's listed for free and you just feel like you want to tackle a project and you don't want to just have clutter sitting around and you think that you're going to be able to do it, then go for it, because it's fun and I enjoy it. So if you guys have any ideas, then holler at me, and I would love to make more videos on whatever you want me to. Bye.